Folks, the next comedian is a very good friend of mine, and I'm kind of hoping he doesn't hold, because of that, I'm kind of hoping he doesn't hold it against me when he finds out I spent the prize money at Whole Foods Market. And I actually got almost half a bag of groceries. It was great. Folks, please put your hands together for Chad Opitz.
Very glad to be here, guys. Thank you. I hope your holidays are going very well. I've been very busy myself. I've been writing my first erotic novel. It's going to be Thanksgiving themed. Calling it 50 Shades of Gravy. It's going to be sexy stuff. Sexy stuffing. I have to keep with the Thanksgiving theme. It's been a while now, but I've had an amazing Halloween. I live in Santa Cruz. I was walking around downtown, hammered, and when people would ask me what I was, I'd say, my father. I have to dress up like a can of Miller High Life just so that he'll hold me. He was a distant father. Whenever he'd drive through one of those neighborhoods and see a sign that says, drive like your kids live here, he'd always turn around and drive as fast as possible. I need to get a haircut real bad, and I'm thinking about doing something drastic. I'm thinking about getting a Kim Jong-un haircut. Just in case that's how things work out. He's overthrown by the world's most adorable dictator. People are like, he's evil, and I'm like, but he looks like he gives a hell of a good hug. He's so precious, that guy. Not like Vladimir Putin. Anyone else think Vladimir Putin looks like the baby of Jason Statham and Phil Collins? He's always so mad all the time. I love anything 80s related. Like I was at a party recently, this dude came up to me and he goes, hey man, do you want to party 80s style? Which is a big yes for me. So we both reach into our jacket pockets at the same time. He pulls out a little baggie of cocaine. I'm holding onto a VHS tape of Ghostbusters. Different ideas on how to party, I guess. I saw this huge poster recently that showed an older couple walking down a beautiful sandy beach somewhere, and it was accompanied by the phrase, life begins at retirement. And I knew that that was a retirement travel ad, but I would love to see that argument in an abortion debate. Think about that. Life begins at conception. Actually, pal, I'm pretty sure it begins at retirement. To retirement, then we can discuss the validity of your existence. Till then, I'm skeptical. I'm going to divulge something to you guys that I'm into sexually, okay? This is very personal, but I enjoy a nice lush bush on a woman. I kind of have to, looking the way I do, like I can't be like, you got to trim up down there, looking like I do. That's a horrendous double standard, and I'm no monster. But I actually do like it, guys, and I'm not talking about landing strips. I'm talking about farmer's market bush, all right? I'm talking about mason jar of kombucha next to a Deepak Chopra book on the nightstand bush. Berkeley Feminist Studies major in winter bush, the real deal, okay? I enjoy it. But then I stop and I wonder why. Why is that something I like? Like, am I just narcissistic? Do I want to just get on my knees, whip down some panties, and have my own face staring back at me? I saw a woman at a gay pride parade once. She was holding on to a sign that said, 2 women kissing is hot. 2 married women kissing is hotter. Legalize gay marriage and make a frat boys' day. Is that a target demographic for that particular issue, folks? Are there a lot of frat guys at parties who are like, oh, dude, chicks making out there? That shit is hot. Be a whole lot hotter if I knew they were a legally binding union, bro. Yeah, I'm not seeing any rings on those fingers. This is gross. I'm not into this at all. I'm looking for some commitment, pal. So I live in Santa Cruz, as I said before, and they always tout it up as a very weird place, Santa Cruz. But still to this day, the weirdest thing I ever saw there was just an advertisement in their local weekly zine, which is called The Good Times. And all it said was, do you like bowling? Do you value free speech? Well, then come on down to the Boardwalk Bowl. What the fuck is the connection? I wake up in the middle of the night with that running through my head, like free speech bowl. Where are they intersect? What are you talking about? But in that regard, it was an amazing ad because it made me want to go down there and see what the hell was happening. I expected to walk in and see like the KKK and it's the Black Panthers. We got Namble on a lane next to the Boy Scouts and honest meeting going on. It's the most open-minded bowling alley I've ever seen. And I want to see more ads like that when they were just confusing but lured you in, made you want to see what was happening, you know? Because I'm like, hey, you like racquetball? Swimming? Weightlifting? Does actor Ryan Gosling make you question your sexuality? Well, then come on down to Gold's Gym. Hey, do you like organic meats, cheeses, and produce? Do you think 9/11 was an inside job? Come on down to Trader Joe's. I gotta go down there now, see what the hell's happening. I do agree with Charlie on something. Advertising's gotten crazy and nutty, and most of it's just bullshit. But I have a favorite. I have a favorite advertising bullshit claim, and that was on a bottle of Coors Light. And it said, experience the legendary taste of Coors Light. Anybody out there read any legends about this shit? What would they be? Odin thrust his staff through the heart of a snake-haired Medusa and then chugged a cold, crisp Coors Light. The mighty Thor swung his hammer and parted the seas with Poseidon himself, and then knocked back a cold, delicious Coors Light. The Son of God, Jesus of Nazareth, attended a wedding party in Galilee. When their alcoholic libations had run dry, Christ performed his, dare I say, most refreshing miracle. He turned mere water not into some boring, bourgeois bullshit wine. No, far from it. He turned it into something as ice cold and satisfying as the Rockies themselves. And the power of Christ compelled those partygoers to spend the rest of their night slamming the cold, legendary taste of Coors Light. They paid me to do that, guys. I'm sorry. All right, you guys have been amazing. Thank you so much.
Opitz, everybody.